Well, Coach, it's the fall right now. I can see by the trees behind it how nice it is. But also getting close to the end of the season here too. Like end of the season here with 17 wins so far, second in the Mountain West. And the last weekend at home here with Wyoming on Thursday and Colorado State, ranked 10th nationally on Saturday. Do you remember from the last matches against these teams a month ago?
Well, we went and played Wyoming after a tough loss at Colorado State, so we were really highly motivated and kind of fired up. We're in a similar position coming off our road trip last weekend, so we're hoping to kind of take our frustration out on Wyoming again. We played them really well the last time. We totally neutralized their offense with our serving game, so obviously we're going to look to do that again. If they're able to set their middles a lot, similar to Colorado State, they're very difficult to defend.
They also ranked top 3 in the conference in digs there too, and Becky Stewart's one of the better liberos in the conference. Is she back this time around?
She's back. She's in the left back, so we're going to be kind of working around her a little bit. But I think offensively, if nothing weird is going on, we can put balls away. We're not really concerned about that part of the game. As long as we can set our middles, we want to be able to do that. But looking more defensively on how to slow Wyoming down.
And Colorado State obviously is ranked up there with you actually in conference action. Both CSU and Florida and Fresno State are both ranking on the top 2 as far as kills and hitting there in conference action. Are they still running a really fast offense?
Yeah, they have a number 3 is kind of the key to she's their Achilles heel. So she's their right side. She's a really consistent player. She's a good attacker, and she stabilizes their passing game. When teams have come close to beating Colorado State, she doesn't play well. So we tried picking on her there, but we weren't playing well enough to really make it effective. So we're going to try and do it again and take her out of her game a little bit so they can't run their 2 middles. Their middles are very good.
This is also a big weekend for the team as far as signees. A national letter of intent day was last week here. They all came in finally here. Now we have them announced here. Talk about each player here and what they bring to this team.
We got 3 really good ones. It's a big class, and so we're happy to be signing 3 early. We have Carly Scarborough from Florida, so she's coming a long way. Carly is kind of a late developer, but she's super physical, so she looks a lot like Holly Franks, and she's got some stuff to learn. But other college coaches have said she's kind of a program changer. So we're real excited to get her on the outside. She may have some time that she needs to develop, but super physical kid. We have Taylor Brubacher from Southern California, from my old high school, and she's more of a polished player, so she's a good 6 rotation player. She's had terrific training over the years and played with some of the best players in the country. So she's pretty well polished and could play on the right or the left. And lastly, we have Lauren Torres, a local kid we're happy to get always, out of Central Valley. So she's coming from Visalia and really hasn't played against super high competition. She's been the best of the best in her area for a long time. So it's going to be really challenging for her to come here and be surrounded by kids at her level of athleticism. But boy, this kid has such a high ceiling for becoming great. It's incredible. I can't wait to get her in the gym.
I mean, obviously with those newcomers meetings, you're going to say farewell to a few seniors here this week. Here, talk about what they did this team as far as changing the culture and establishing a winning personality.
It's hard to describe that in less than a couple minutes. But 5 of these seniors I have a terrific relationship with, and it's hard to think about them not being here because they've been here longer than my coaches who are here. Some of them, all in different ways. Holly came in this year, and so she's only been in for 1 year, but she's become such a part of us, and she's so funny and fun and aggressive, and I love watching her play. And she was just such a passionate player to have, and then players like Marissa, Corinne, Lauren, Megan have been here longer and have really helped establish what this program is all about. So missing them is going to be very difficult. I try not to think about it too much.
And how exciting it will be for these girls to be on the football field there, being introduced her as seniors for a special kind of senior day recognition.
I'm glad they're going to be recognized, and it's tough to have our senior match during the day, obviously, and on a football day, but I think it's terrific. The more attention they get, the better, because they deserve it. They've been a great part of this Bulldog program.
Well, Thursday 7 o'clock against Wyoming, and also on Saturday at 11 a.m. That's 2 hours earlier than originally scheduled against Colorado State. Unbeaten in the Mountain West leader, but definitely a team that this team has the talent to beat if they play well. So
Absolutely.
go Dogs.
All right.